Morning, ladies and gentlemen. Today I'm going to be streaming some Project 70. Just made my character. As usual, a Shaman. Power of the Horde. I'm used to playing vanilla, so this is interesting. Lightning Bolt doesn't cost any mana. I find that really weird. But that's okay, I guess. You know, it's retail. It's going to be different. It's a different game. Hopefully it's still a little bit challenging.
What do you need? Go forth to victory. Brawlhall, go forth to victory.
Well, the Apple Quest is still in the game. That's good to see. Wonder if the Lazy Peon one is still. I've actually never leveled a character since Cataclysm came out, I think. So I don't really remember a whole lot of the quest. Especially the non... What am I saying here? I have a bit of a cold, so my mind's a little foggy. Especially the Orc quest, because I usually roll Torn, so... But lately I've been on an Orc kick, so... Oh, hey, Andrew. Checking out Project 70 on retake. Kind of just interested on how it compares to vanilla that I'm used to playing. I play normally on Light's Hope in Vanilla WoW, which is a private server. It's interesting, like it's a completely different game.
Loktar. Down. Loktar. Be safe.
Like, it's definitely
Speak, friend.
interesting that lightning bolt doesn't cost mana. Stuff like that, but I mean, I guess there's things that do, because I still have a mana bar, so I wonder what I'm going to get that costs mana. I guess lightning bolt is just one of those filler things until you get a proc. That's what every single class feels like in retail to me.
Leave me alone. Work.
Me busy, leave me alone. Let's go wake some peons up.
Nice, Alec. Who'd you run with?
Okay.
Yeah, it's been like, oh, since Cataclysm, since I leveled a character on retail, so I'm kind of curious like what they've changed. I know that like you don't lightning bolt doesn't cost mana anymore. That's my biggest gripe. So what's the point of having a mana bar if you have nothing to spend your mana on? Like a level 1. I mean, if they introduced the mana bar with something that costs mana, it would make a little sense. But until then, it's very weird.
Okie dokie.
The cooldown on Hearthstone 30 minutes as opposed to 60. Benjamin, Project 70 is... I'll just give you a link to it. Basically, a bunch of popular WoW streamers and gamers are trying to recreate the Burning Crusade experience in retail. So basically doing what we do, just legally, but it's a completely different game. But it still has the same environment. So that's what I guess is the appeal.
Thrall, may your blades never dull.
Like when I leveled in Cataclysm, I didn't mind it. I think I leveled a Goblin Warrior. Was what I ended up leveling. And I haven't leveled anything since. I just had pretty much every character at max level. Since Wrath of the Lich King, every class that is. And I just character transfer them across different characters. Yeah, what they do is they limit the amount of players in the raid. Like in vanilla, you're only allowed to have like 6 people in a raid or something like that, or 8. With Project 60, with Project 70, I think it's something similar like that, but just to keep it as a challenge. I think they test it and whatnot to see, you know, how many players it would be feasible to kill something with, and then tune it from there, tune the rules from there. So you play with a lot less people, but you're still doing the same content, I guess, just with less people. And completely different classes, for that matter. I mean, like an elemental shaman probably doesn't play the way it did in Burning Crusade, because in Burning Crusade, all you did was spam lightning bolt. So. Was it fun? You know, spamming lightning bolt, controlling your aggro, and making sure that you're following the mechanics was not that bad. It was really easy to play, but I enjoyed it. Yeah, one of the things is PvP gear is banned from this stuff, so you're allowed to pick up whatever drops in dungeons. Like I can stand in this poison cloud and nothing. You know, my elemental shaman did a lot of damage. It didn't do any, you know, warlock level damage, but yeah, it was... They had their utility, right? It was so easy to play, like 02140 Warlock was just face roll. You just spam Shadow Bolt or Incinerate as a fire Warlock. And same with Elemental Shaman, like your biggest challenge was to ride the threat meters as high as you could without pulling aggro. I never did play Enhanced. I played Elemental because I could switch between healing and Elemental really easily with the gear set. Alec, were you using like heirlooms, anything like that, or just straight up regular leveling? Yeah, it is pretty fast even without, but I guess people were getting to like level 30 in one day, even without heirlooms. Which is pretty crazy, like, I can... Oh, I just got a new chair, I'm not too sure how I'm gonna like it. It's pretty comfortable, but it's not as versatile as my last one. I wonder what the leveling is going to be like in Durotar with the change to Senjin Village and all that. I've never actually leveled through this, so it's actually kind of a fresh experience, which is nice, but I feel like I could gimp myself even more. Can you, Benjamin? That seems pretty foreign without heirloom. Or consumables of any kind, like a potion of the rapid mind or whatever.
Loktar, for the Horde. Loktar, be safe.
You should make a video of that. Show people how ridiculously easy it is even without heirlooms and whatnot. Because I know there's videos with heirlooms where people have gotten to max level in like 2 hours or something like that, but without potions or consumables or something like that, it seems like it would take a little while longer. I could probably do it in twice the time that you're thinking, but if I tried really hard, I don't know, maybe, but so if you're wondering why the stream has Blood Elf music in the background, I kind of just put on the Burning Crusades. Oh, I gotta finish my coffee. I put on the Burning Crusade soundtrack. Yeah, so I got on their Discord and I posted in the group invite channel, but I still haven't gotten the guild invite, so I wonder what's up with that. Can you really get from 1 to 60 on 1 day, 7 hours played on a vanilla server? That's AoE grinding with a mage or something, or hunter, or I'm assuming AoE grind with mage, but I know some guys go into Blackrock depth at like level 52 and AoE grind that till 60, and they're not in there for that long. I tried AoE grinding in BRD as a mage, and I'm not a good mage. I am a shit mage. Yeah, that's pretty impressive. Were they using like Flask of Supreme Power and shit like that though? Like, I mean, if that's the case, I might just level a mage myself. If I can manage to not get ganked all. Alright, this guy's down here. Like, I remember the mobs in this cave used to be hostile. Now they're just neutral, like you can walk by everything and come kill this guy. "30-minute Hearthstone"? Might as well use it. My 1 to 10 Alex is like 3 hours. With what was the last character I leveled? It would be my Shaman. 1 to 10 was like 3 hours, something like that.
Go forth to victory.
I'm not a speed leveler though, like I just kind of follow the pace of what the game sets and just play. Yeah, I mean, if you use Flask of Supreme Power when you start AoE grinding, that's what, like plus 200 spell power or something like that? Or 120? I don't remember. It's a lot of extra spell power for AoE grinding, boy. It's really, if you dump 1,000 gold into a mage, you could level it up in like a day's playtime. That's crazy. I haven't given up on the enhanced dream. I just I'm thinking about maybe switching to resto if the guild needs healers. If not, I'm gonna stay in him. So we have, I think, enough healers for what we're doing right now. The other enhancement shaman volunteered to go resto, so I mean that's cool. I didn't ask him to, but he kind of just volunteered. So it's only 70 spell power for Flask of Supreme Power. I mean, that's still a lot, I guess, but that's not a whole ton. I seem to remember Flask of the Titans being 2,000 health. Supreme Power being like more than 70. But maybe that was in Burning Crusade, I don't know.
How you doing, man? Okie dokie. You sick me help?
Well, there's a flight path here. There's a flight path at Razor Hill.
Greetings, man.
Oh, wow, they even give you the flight path right off the bat. You can fly to fucking Moonglade? I suppose we got 5 gold, 70 silver, but... You can fly to Thunder Bluff. Wow. This is as a level 5 Shaman. No heirlooms, no consumables, nothing. Titan gives 1200 HP.
Be seeing ya.
So it's not like a whole shit ton, but it's a lot. So I guess you hop on this boat and go across? Is that what goes on here? Or the boats just don't work? I seem to recall leveling a troll druid to like level 6 or 7 just to check out the new starting zone for trolls. It's kind of neat. Like at the time it was like, sweet, trolls are reclaiming their land. And you had Vulgin and whatnot over there. There's like a conflict between him and Garrosh you got to watch. Now there's one guy I missed, Garrosh Hellscream. A lot of people hated him. I loved him. I loved the aggressiveness, the primal aspect he brought to the Horde. Having leaders with character flaws is... I prefer that, because it makes them more real. Yeah, I felt it was a little weird at first, the new lightning bolt animation, but I mean it's kind of cool. The old one was more like a lightning ball and less of a lightning bolt. So up there is Argus, which is interesting. I wonder if they're going to keep it there. Or if it's going to teleport back to where it came from. It'll be interesting to see. I played through the Legion storyline, just played through it once on my mage. And it's actually... It plays like a single player game, but it's an interesting storyline. I enjoyed it anyway. Like, Blizzard's fairly decent at telling a story for a video game. The writing could be a little better, I guess, but, you know, is what it is. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Where is that setting? Advanced? There we go. Show new character models. I wonder what my character guy looks like with the new model. I think it's just a new skin or something. Like when you go back to interface or system advanced and uncheck that, hit apply. Oh no, it's the actual old character model. Okay, cool. Yeah, I prefer the old character model personally. So this is the only totem I get as a shaman so far, is this poison collecting totem. I suppose I should let it cast the poison before I kill it. See what my melee's like. Alright, I got that sample. Like, you guys are totally right. This isn't really holding my attention. Just because there's no threat. My character just can't die. I wonder, let's try and die. Oh, I got a fatal error. Go figure. Would you look at that? The game can still crash in 2007. I know it's not my PC. My PC's pretty damn good. So my game can crash after I aggro a mob and come back in and I'm still not dead. That's impressive. Oh look, it reset my UI too. So some of you guys know it was my birthday yesterday. My birthday party anyway. I ended up getting a gift card from Amazon. And there's actually a pretty sweet deal going on for a CPU cooler on there. Let's see if I can pull it up. Want to share it with you guys if you want to check it out. I ended up getting that with a gift card I got. So I will be upgrading to a liquid cooled setup here soon. Woohoo! Right now I'm just using the stock cooler on my Ryzen 1600. Still don't know if that was the best purchase, but it seems to be working, so... Alright, I need to collect poison. See, I have, like, fully diagnosed ADD. So, it's hard for games like this to keep my attention. Like, if I'm concerned that my character's gonna die, I'm gonna pay the fuck attention, but... This shit. Look at that. The guards even help you kill your mobs. They come, like, way far away, too. I need more coffee. So I don't know how the weather's doing for you guys out there, but we just got a massive shit blizzard yesterday. I think it's still snowing. I mean, it's not a whole ton. It's only like a foot of snow, but I mean, still. See, like, they made these guys level 1. They could have made them like level 4. So apparently we're attacking an Alliance base instead of the Centaur. Interesting. Northwatch Lugs Lane. Where's... wonder if I've gained any abilities. Flame Shot. We'll test that out. What was my button for Flame Shock? R. Healing Surge. Shift E. Okay, so you only get one tree. Right, I remember now. Well, it's definitely a fresh experience. I mean, it's kind of like, it's fun. It's... I can see it getting boring pretty quick. I'd like to think that without heirlooms at the higher levels, pardon me, I'd like to think that without heirlooms at like level 10 or something like that, it'd be a little more of a challenge, but we'll see. I mean, they give you a heal, but what do you need a heal for?
You seek me help?
You don't necessarily die at this level.
What you want? Be seeing ya. Talk to me later.
Back to the Alliance base. We'll have to get rid of these shitters in Battle for Azeroth. I just hope that the Battle for Azeroth doesn't turn into the butthole of Azeroth. That is pretty cool, Argus being there. If any of you have played through the Argus storyline, it's an interesting storyline. I mean, it kind of just stops, but I think they fixed that with the release of Antorus coming out soon. I think out on the 28th, or maybe it's out earlier. I can't remember now. Haven't really been paying attention to it. Alright, fuck it. Let's try Gremob. This would get me killed in vanilla. How bad is it in retail? Oh, I actually had to use a heal there. I wonder, can you play two-handed enhance in retail, or is it just dual wield when you level up anyway? I know at max level it's just dual wield, it seems. It was weird how my character just kind of after I cast. Oh, I actually forgot to burn that attack plan. Way back yonder. Pretty much just run past mobs and not get hurt. Kind of makes you wonder, like, where did they... Where did they decide, let's pussify the game? Wrath of the Lich King? Thing is, I remember Wrath being somewhat challenging too, like not blow your mind challenging, but the leveling was still old school. You know, lots of, like, a lot of quality of life changes and a lot less experience required per level, but it still seemed like there was still a bit of threat out in the world. You weren't this invincible creature roaming around that couldn't get killed. Maybe it was a stat squish, made everything just really easy. now I have a quest to actually go to Razor Hill, and I can just fly there.
Greetings, man. Be seeing you.
All of a sudden, the world is a lot smaller. I'll be right back, boys. Just gotta use the washroom. Alright. I am back.
Greetings. Go in peace.
The pie chair, eh? Oh, you gotta actually click the buttons. Interesting. Spirit of sharing, pretty sure. Eat 5 helpings of every food. Oh, okay. You gotta eat it 5 times. 1. It's a very challenging quest. You think he'd be fucking really full by now eating 5 servings of each? Oh, past the cranberries. Feast on cranberry. This must be just unique to a Thanksgiving event, I'm assuming.
How may I aid you? Be careful.
Okay, so I get increased rep gain for 1 hour.
Throw her. Down. Loktar. Strength. Go forth to victory.
Well, at least you still have to bring shit to Orgrimmar. Oh, shit. Shit.
Time is money, friend. Be careful out there.
Loktar. Go forth to victory. Strength.
Remember, you used to have to go to Orgrimmar to learn new skills and stuff when you were leveling up. That was kind of a neat little carrot at the end of a stick. Every second level, you'd get a new spell. I mean, it would cost gold. Now you just get it. I can't even open my talents window. Let's get Earthbind Totem at level 8. Earth Shock at level 10. Lava Burst level 12. 'Twelve. 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 'Tw 10 to 100 Maelstrom. Oh, is that what I have now is Maelstrom? Instead of mana? I'm guessing so. No, it's 23 mana. What the... Man. Whatever, I'm not asking questions.
How you doing?
This. Pilgrim's Bounty. Okay, so that's what that's all. Oh, can't do Battle Pet Quest. I gotta say, the new Orgrimmar is pretty cool. I wonder if it's gonna get 100% finished in Battle for Azeroth. I seem to recall it being under construction a bit. Maybe they finished it. Yeah, it looks like it's done.
Strength and honor. Farewell.
Wow. Seems a little empty.
That was my fault.
This guy's name is Lil Pump, and I asked him if he was in Project 70, and his D&D message is, ask a fucking officer, not me. Alrighty. Nice to see people are welcoming and inviting. Pretty ridiculous. I guess everybody's just fucking all about themselves in retail. Certainly seems like it.
Blood and thunder. For the Horde.
Return to Razor Hill. Okay, I can do that. Here. Flying Trainer, Windrider Master.
Strength and honor.
At least it doesn't cost you money to fly, I guess. Keep my little bits of silver. And this guy's flying around.
What are you looking for? Strength.
One title I wanted to get was Professor. Never ended up doing the grind, though. Archaeology, that was an interesting profession. I wonder if it... I wonder how in-depth it was in Legion. If at all.
Greetings.
I never even tried. Ugh, never even tried to do any archaeology since Cataclysm, I think. Oh shit, sorry guys. I'm getting used to the new position of my microphone. General chat. Anyone want to RP with this fat long cock? What if I should take him up? There'd be some interesting on-screen, some interesting on-stream content. Do a little bit of ERP. I mean, this is an RP server. I didn't find anything weird going on in the Durotar Inn, so I assume it's in the Goldshire Inn. I'm not even interested in checking that out. I to look like a weird orc ninja in this gear. Feel like a Ninja Turtle. Lieutenant Alater. So he's probably in the keep. Look at this. Another person. Cam coach. First time I ran into somebody else. Like, it is an American server and I'm playing it at an off time, so I can't really say too much, but there is not a whole lot of people playing. Oh, I should have rolled on the European one. Come to think of it. So this guy must be alive again because the ping just showed up on my mini-map. Yep, there he is. Look at this guy flexing with an eye patch. Get on, bitch. One thing in vanilla too was like mobs like that used to be difficult to kill or were much higher level than the mobs around them, so you had to put out in order to kill them. So they'd be like level 11 and you're killing level 8 mobs or something like that. So it was a lot difficult to do, or a lot more difficult to do. Now I think he was just like current level, just like any other mob, really. One thing I've noticed is it looks like you're pigeonholed into elemental right off the bat. You can't really pick anything else. One thing I need to do is need to reconfigure my Twitch account on my restream. So apparently I'm streaming on Twitch, but I'm offline. Interesting. I guess I'll stop the stream and start. Alright, so my Twitch stream is not online right now. Interesting. Need one more Marine. I don't think I even have my experience bar enabled, for crying out loud. Just gonna get my experience bar out here. General. Action bars. Data bar. Width will go 1200, 1280 by 20 horizontal. There, that should be working. There we go. Played so far is 1 hour 40 minutes, so I'm on track to be level 10 in 3 hours, I guess. I've been taking it pretty easy though, so. There we go, my Twitch stream is back on. This drag there.
Loktar. Sug sug. Sug sug. What do you need? Dabu.
What's up? Pleasure doing business with ya.
Mukra. Victory.
So yeah, my analysis so far, kind of boring. Keep nailing my microphone when I stretch. Sorry, guys. Well, the gnomish tools aren't even in the water anymore. Either I'm gonna have to either fire up another coffee or go for a nap. I woke up a little too early this morning, maybe. I went to bed late last night, so it's like my alarm went off. Maybe shoulda, coulda hit snooze. What is that? Fish? A naga? So if this is boring to play, it must be extra boring to watch.
Sug.
Yeah,
Well, spit it out.
the old models with the updated like graphics engine, I guess you could say, look pretty nice. I mean, they're outdated, but I kind of just prefer the look of this as opposed to this. Know what I mean?
Sug. Sug. For the Horde, go with honor. Sug.
Yeah, I think the skeletons behind the model are the new model, but the skins are the old skin, I guess you could say. So no matter what, you have to deal with this new running animation, I guess. I mean, it's not that bad.
Hall, be safe. May your blades never dull. Sug.
Nice, Alec. You trying to rank, or what do you? Are you trying to rank up, or are you just maintaining your rank for the week? I tried doing the AV grind,
Some,
man,
some.
and like I played for 3 hours and got maybe 1k rep because I couldn't find a pre-made. I mean, if I would have joined as a healer, maybe I guess I could get bot, but as an enhancement with no epic mount, it's like, good luck.
Some.
Do I really need Don Julio's band that bad? Probably not. Though the healing offhand is pretty nice too.
Blood and thunder. What do you need? For the Horde. Some.
Yep. I AFK out of the bad ones a lot. Lot of losses with Vandar at like below 10%. Either we get wiped or the Alliance kill it first. Like I got tired of it, man. I've done that grind a lot on many different characters still. I just don't see myself doing it again. I mean, I think I'll PvP and get it latently. I like PvPing, but when you're doing the rep grind, your mind is on getting the rep. It's not necessarily on
Some.
just PvPing, so...
Mogra. Be safe.
Some.
Yeah, the Alliance would just turtle. But what would happen is we would get in a game and people would go and wipe them on Galv, and then they would get pissed and start to turtle. So
Some.
I mean, what do you do?
Some. Some.
Yeah, it happened more than once off stream too. So we had a couple raids that we did as a guild. So I kind of tried to focus on those more this weekend and getting the guild in a good position to get shit done next week, as opposed to doing the AV grind. Something I haven't seen yet is a bag drop. They're just so sparkly in retail. You can't miss it, man. Can't miss it. That's pretty cool. You can see the reflection of Argus off of the water. Like, some things I wouldn't necessarily consider it a change as to an upgrade in vanilla if they had enhanced graphics. Just like water looking a little more like water. I don't know, I guess there's arguments for and against that, but like if my graphics went up to 10 in vanilla, I wouldn't mind cranking it up to 11. If you know what. I feel like the aggro range is a lot less too. Like I'm only level 8 and this guy isn't attacking me. There we go. Finally.
Zug zug. Dabu. What can I do for you? May your blades never dull.
Oh, it automatically equips the bag for you.
Zug zug.
Yeah, pretty much. Hey, Alec. What else can you do? Well, I think that is it for this guy. I gotta get going and do some work. So I'm gonna log off stream and I'll talk to you guys.